Fortunately, for the most part, the storms pretty much behaved as they rolled on through late last night and into this morning, but those without saying, it was certainly a loud start to the morning. Let's take the Skywatch Storm Tracker full and let's see how the storms played out throughout the course of the day. You can see how we had that big thin band of showers and thunderstorms, that line along the approaching cold front just plow on through. That was our big rainmaker that we were waiting for as we went through late last night and into early this morning. But we didn't get a lot of severe weather out of it. Maybe a couple instances of penny to quarter size hail, but this is what the majority of us got out of it. A lot of rainfall, area-wide average almost an inch, but we did see some heavier amounts pushing over 3, if not 4 inches of rain across parts of Vernon, Barton, Jasper, Cherokee counties. In fact, the Joplin area had to undergo a flash flood warning late last night and up until about 8:30 this morning. Those have long since expired, but we're still seeing the water run a little high around the Sac River near Kaplinger Mills. So as long as it continues to fluctuate above and back below flood stage until Monday, 3 o'clock or about 3:30 in the morning, that's just something to keep in mind if you're going to be venturing out around the north sides of Stockton Lake. Thankfully, though, we're on the backside of the system now. We're in between storm systems now, meaning the radar network is going to get a nice break tonight with nothing to track, but it's going to be a different story by the time we start heading into Monday. And behind the cold front, not a big drop in temperatures, but a bit cooler nonetheless. We had mid to upper 70s, maybe a few spots near 80 the other day, back into the upper 50s to near 60 this morning, and so far back near 70 at Joplin Regional. And we're still looking good around Joplin. 68 degrees with the west wind at 17, gusts near 25. And that humidity not too bad, sitting at 50%. Most spots are in the mid to upper 60s, along south of 44. You're seeing some lower 70s trying to hold on, but eventually everybody will fall through the 60s, 50s, most of us down into the upper 40s as we venture into the overnight with thankfully mostly clear skies and no threatening weather to track. The severe weather now is working across the eastern parts of the upper Midwest, from Illinois stretching down to the boot heel of Missouri and back down even in the parts of the deep south, because that's where our cold front is now. But look at what's happening to the west of us. Not only the next cold front trying to develop, but a warm front developing on the backside of our last storm system. This is going to come into play by the time we head into Monday, in addition to this upper level low working in the Pacific Northwest. In the short term, though, we're getting rid of the last upper low to help aid in our storm chances the other night. That just means mostly clear skies going through the overnight into Sunday morning, and then eventually some partly sunny skies filtering in late tomorrow afternoon, but still looking at a pretty good day, and thankfully not as windy compared to today. 48 in the morning, 67 by noon, highs near 73. The radar wants to paint maybe a few showers by tomorrow afternoon. I think we're dry during the day, but late going into Monday morning, I think that's when we'll have our first shot for some scattered storms, nothing severe. But even if we get those storms, look at what happens as we go into Monday night, ahead of that next approaching cold front. 10 o'clock over to midnight and as late as 1 a.m. That's going to be the next best shot for severe weather, a low to elevated risk for severe weather. And with the way things are setting up between 7 o'clock Monday evening and 1 a.m. Tuesday, we need to keep a close eye on pretty much everything. It's an elevated threat of not only heavy rain, but high wind, large hail. You can't rule out some tornadoes as well if we can get some supercells to develop ahead of that approaching cold front. But 73, dry, nothing to worry about tomorrow. 72 Monday with already I declared Monday an alert day because of the storm chances Monday night. 65 Tuesday, 72 Wednesday. Just keeping an eye on several rain chances throughout the stretch, Chris, and maybe another shot for severe weather Wednesday and Thursday.
You and Doug have both mentioned that we're really getting into severe weather season, and between last night and this Monday, it's kind of a sign that that's where we are.
Yeah, a bit of an active stretch still ahead of us, but at least we can end the weekend on a quiet note tomorrow.
Yeah, and now is the perfect time, while it's quiet, to get that Skywatch weather app. It is free.